To reach your full potential in business as well as life, I think it's important for you to know who you are and who you're not. So here at Bright Home, we have identified and solidified our core values. The first core value that kind of rings near and dear to my heart is, we call it gas. Give a shit, okay? Caring about every single detail of the business, of each project, of each person is what fuels our culture, okay? There is that saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Attention to detail, taking care of people, doing business the right way, that's what fuels us. And that's our number one core value is give a shit. Whether you're a sales rep, whether you work in the office, the installation, those little things go a long way. And that attention to detail is what sets us apart from other companies. Another core value of ours is seeing challenges as opportunities. It's really funny in life that you can read books, you can watch YouTube videos, you can do all the affirmations you want in the good times, right, to prepare you for challenges. But it's really hard in life when we have challenges of varying degrees to see them as opportunities. We've had tons and tons and tons of learning experiences, and most of them came in the times when it was most challenging. I think back of COVID. A lot of things have changed in solar, market fluctuation, lenders, businesses going under. That's where we've learned the most, and they've been the most difficult. So just like your muscles in your body, that's where growth comes, is against that resistance. And so our attitude here at Bright Home, whether it's a project that needs fixing, different strategies that need to be identified and executed, that's where we see the most growth. And so we see challenges as opportunities to grow, and learning from those challenges is how you get ahead in life as well as in business. One of our other favorite core values is reputation over revenue. In an industry that is very, very lucrative, we've seen a ton of companies, it's almost like a comet. They blow up and then all of a sudden they're gone because they didn't focus on reputation. I remember sitting across from a solar sales org owner, and he says, yeah, when I sit down with installers, I tell them, they should care about one or the other. One was profit and the other was revenue. When it comes to taking care of people and doing business the right way, the company has to be profitable, but you can't chase profit and revenue ahead of your reputation, because you can go make a bunch of money, burn a bunch of bridges, but what that's going to get you, not very much. So here at Bright Home, Google us, look us up on the BBB. You'll see we have phenomenal reviews because we embody reputation over revenue. Plenty of times, we've taken care of customers even in situations where we didn't need to, and that's actually how we were formed. In a bad experience, we became a solar installer because we felt like the reputation was the most important thing. Our fourth core value is row together, grow together. We know that teamwork and dedication is the only way to be successful. One person cannot do everything. One person cannot reach success all by themselves, and that's same true in the company. Like, we have sales, we have administration, customer service, and we have operations. All of those need to be rowing in the same direction. And I will say that's one benefit of being at Bright Home is we listen to our people. We listen to our customers. We have an eye out there for what's working and what's not working. And the one thing I'll say about my business partners and I is we've always came back down to the crux of this, of you take care of your people, you take care of your customers, you're going to be around long term. So every decision we make, we come back to rowing together and growing together, because together we can go very far. As an individual, we all have our own limitations, and so we've built a team of talented people on the sales side, the customer service side, as well as the operations side, to make sure that we work together synergistically, because together we know we are going to be the number one solar installer in Arizona. Our fifth core value is consistent communication. Whether you're talking about relationships in life or in business, or success in sales, walking a customer through the process, one thing we thrive on is communication. So if you're a sales rep and you hand us a customer, that customer is being notified once every 5 to 10 business days of exactly where they're at in the process. You as a sales rep, you're going to get a text message at every stage of the project, so you're in the loop as well. We have a CRM that has full visibility for our salespeople. All of our customers get a phone call, a text message, and an email at every step along the process, and that's what we thrive on, communication, because in solar, anybody could get you solar panels. and anybody could install it. Where do we shine and where do we set ourselves apart is in the experience you're going to have and the communication that we're going to give you, not just during your project, but when you call us in 2, 3, 5, 10 years down the road, you want a company that's going to pick up the phone, and we are that company. So together with our core values and what our mission is, which is powering a better experience, we are the premier solar installation company in Arizona. The reason why is because we are built to be around long term. Anybody can sell you solar, anybody can install that solar, but who's going to be around in 5, 10, even 20 years down the road to be able to take care of your questions, take care of your concerns, and throughout the process, solar, while the panels will last that long, inverters, wiring, other things are going to come up. So you want to be with a company that's going to be around. And that's how we've built this. So through our core values, we have a foundation and a blueprint that we are the solar company that people call when their solar company goes out of business. So don't make the same mistake they did. Partner with the right company up front, and that right company is Bright Home Energy.